What's up, y'all? I actually filmed a video earlier today, and it didn't really come out how I wanted visually, so I kind of just scrapped it, and I wasn't gonna even post a video before fall 2024 ended, or before 2024 ended, or just at this January 1st, But it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. I wanted to just kind of talk to y'all and just, yeah, so it's December 31st, and I talked about a whole bunch of stuff, like a list of things that I learned, but really some things that I would really want to work on, and well, not even work on, but I learned is like, first, communication. I know that one of my friends, Chris, we talked fairly recently, and we talked about, he was like, yeah, I want to start being able to keep in touch more, so I'm going to hit everybody up like maybe like once or twice a week. And sometimes when I feel like a lot more is expected of me than what it actually is, and I kind of get a little freaked out. And so I'll kind of like, I'm just not socially available or emotionally available. So like, I'll go like long spans of, not communicating, and sometimes I forget and just different things. And I think I'm still trying to get to that point where I am okay with standing on, my decisions and being okay with that and being able to confront that even if someone may not, like the outcome. And it's in no disrespect for manner, but very graceful, but just being confident in that. And as well as, I want to keep in touch with people. And sometimes I think like I always have to do a whole, 2 hour conversation with somebody just to catch up. When in reality, all I could do is just hit them up with a text and just see how you doing. We can call some other time, but I don't know. But I can really just, hit them up. And that way we can keep the communication, keep the bonds that we created, strong, and, just know that like when that time comes when they do need me, that they can, hit me up. And as well as like I just communicating with like other people, like there's so many creators that I admire and that I would just want to like build relationships with. And not only the creators, just other people that I meet throughout, my time. And it would be cool to build, some relationships with them. But I just kind of get like mad, like antisocial sometimes when my social battery is just really killed, whether that be with the type of job that I have. But yeah, so I definitely want to work on that. And one thing that I've really been learning is having patience. And so with my job, I have a job that I feel like doesn't really fit my personality in a lot of ways. It does in certain aspects, but and sometimes it kind of like, with what I do, it diminishes a lot of my social battery. And it diminishes a lot of my social battery. And so I come back drained, and it's so hard to create a lot of times. And what I really want to do is, and I'm driving a good ways away. just to do that as well. But what I would really like, learning, like I would go in sometimes, it was a span where, I would go in several times and I would just really feel like, man, I can't be here. I really need to get out. And I would pray. I'll be like, God, like, I just need to get out of here. And then I'll be good. Like, and then I would learn different lessons over time, like different things would happen. And with those different things, I would be like, all right, I learned my lesson. Now it's time to go. All right, I learned my lesson. Now it's time to go. And then it just got to a point where it's like, all right, like, God, like I see, I'm not going to be going or, any place no time soon or within my like time window. So I was like, all right, let me see what we can do about this. So then I remember I was driving and I didn't get this job that would really sound pretty promising. And I was going, I think I was on my way to work and I was like, God, like, I just can't do this. Like, I literally like cannot go in there every day just dreading being there, not feeling like I just got to get out of here. So like, and even different times I would try to change my mentality of like, all right, like, just try to look at the best positive thing, within that, because there are some really good things about the job, but like look at the positive things and then like focus on those. But even with that, it still wasn't helping me and it wasn't like consistent. And I just remember on that drive, I was like, yo, like, God, like, if I'm gonna be here, like, I'm gonna just have to be patient. And I was like, yo, you just gonna have to change my mind and my heart, you feel me? And because I can't go in there dreading it. And so like from that day on, like I think it was either that day or the next day, I was like, I came in, I actually felt like pretty good, like mentally, physically, and I didn't feel as taxed on me. So I was like, all right, like, and just that change of prayer, like, and like in the change of like not even just like change the situation but change my mindset until the situations change, but I thought that was something that was really interesting, and so now it's kind of like, different things are being opened up. I'm still learning lessons as well as like opportunities that I feel like are opening up, now will they fall through or not, I don't know. But hopefully, everything goes well. And there's nothing wrong with having a set plan of when you would like to, something to happen, but just be open to when, if it doesn't, how are you going to pivot, And kind of also moving forward, like with the channel, and a lot of these, and some of these topics I'm going to hit on deeper with other videos, but I was talking to my boy Jerry, and he was like, he was like, we do a lot of like analyzing, researching and everything, but it's just time to do. And really, that's really what it comes down to. I know I do a lot of just, watching different videos, looking at people's analytics, seeing what's working, what's not, but the only thing I'm not doing is testing it out for myself. And I mean, and how I feel like this is really something that I'm supposed to be doing is like, I remember with that, I hadn't posted in 10 months and then I dropped that most recent video and it was my second highest performing video, and it got 1,900 as of right now in 1 month. And so I was like, man, like, wow, this is awesome. And like people in the comments were, really just, sharing their hearts, and it really felt like people were being touched and felt it was relatable to them. So with that, I was like, all right, like I really feel like this is something that I'm supposed to be doing. And I did all like the kind of like the stalling, and feeling like, all right, I'm doing something because I'm always doing research or whatever and watching different people's videos, but how long is it going to be till I actually do it? And I have a lot of like different complex videos in my head, and a lot of the creators that I follow and I really like, just like are able to just craft these amazing videos and stories, and do a lot of these cinematic shots and editing styles. Like, bro, like freaking Mar, you are a crazy editor, bro. Like, I mean, I can just like your style is like none other, and like I can definitely, and I think you've said this in videos before, but the Sneeko style, but I mean, but still, you put your own spin to it, so your videos are very refreshing, and there's just so many people that I'm like, wow, they just put so much within that, and they do it at a high level. And so I was just like, all right, if I want to actually do this thing, I have to start out like, the video. So that's why I started out simple with the other video. It took me, a couple hours to shoot, like a couple hours to edit, like nothing. I didn't do no crazy edits or anything like that. I just wanted to get that message across and how I was feeling. And, if and just hope that it resonated with people, and it did for those who were meant to see it. And so with that, I think like, so it's like, this is like the time to do, let's just get it out. Whether, it's simple stuff, we'll work up to the big projects, but we just got to get our reps in, and, so. And then like, probably like the last thing that was really impactful for me was really understanding that lessons, like the answers could be like sitting right in front of my face, but I won't understand it until it's the right time. So, maybe I need to experience something in life before it happens, or maybe I just need a conversation to really have it hit. And like, timing is really key to really understanding understanding certain things. Now, it's not the same for everybody. Some people have to experience some situations in order to understand something they've been, trying to find an answer for. And some people just kind of get it. That's just the unique wiring of every person's brain. But with that, everyone just has to, in time. And I learned this kind of like, with some of the things, whether it comes to do with like, faith, mentality, physical fitness, like you just kind of get it. These things I just sort of started to get, like whether it was something that was already like taught to me when I was young, or conversation that I've had, things that I've known. But it's one thing to really like have the knowledge of it, and then it's another to completely like root yourself and build a foundation of belief in said thing or said concept, said ideas. So I think that's where I'm in a place at now, especially getting older, and I think about like a family. I think about being a parent, being a husband, and I think about these things. So it's like, you want to have all the answers figured out, but I do know like you're not gonna have everything figured out. Like, things just, a lot just happens that you're still trying to figure out, things from your past, and you're trying to figure out things that are currently happening. So, but yeah, it's just a lot. I do want to kind of like start doing videos like these, where it's just like cool, chill. We get to relax and just kind of like have a little conversation. So I want to do some videos like these. So no crazy editing or nothing. We're just sitting there chatting, But also, I want to do vids like I did the one before. So. And then, like, I'm gonna definitely add some vlogs and stuff whenever I can. I do have a vlog from Japan. I went to Japan, so that was an experience, and that's something I'll talk about as well. But I do want to drop that vlog. And a lot of this stuff, yeah, it's old things I've learned in 2024, things I learned, or video clips from 2024. But who cares, bro? Like, just because I don't have to drop everything just because the calendar told me to, you know? So, yeah, but like, let me know in the comments, like, what like a lesson that you've kind of learned within like 2024, just kind of like now getting, and, so yeah, I just thank y'all for just a really great, just a really great year. Like, I know I dropped one video, but I mean, y'all are still like here, and y'all still, new people are coming. Like, so I definitely want to just continue to be patient, but at the same time put in the work and build consistency. And that's just in every aspect of life. And then I also just want to continue to be able to be a better communicator, and be a better communicator, and just properly build relationships, so with, the people around me, as well as people, not. So if you're a creator or just somebody and you get a random DM or text from me, man, I'm just trying to, my awkward self's trying to build relationships. So just kind of get to know, because a lot of the people seem real cool, and we just have something in common. So but it's been real. I thank y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed, new year, and really enjoy it. And just kind of live it, enjoy as well as live intentionally, and just find that balance. So yeah, it's been a blessing. I hope y'all, enjoy the fireworks. I really just want to keep talking, but I know I don't really have nothing else to say. So this is pretty comfortable, and yeah. So I guess we're gonna do more of these. See y'all in 2025. Peace.